This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and get the latest from Alpena Community College with Don McMaster. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is my friend Jennifer Newhouse from Humane Society. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Nancy.
I love all your posts on Facebook. I love all your pictures on Facebook. So we want to, first of all, let our viewing audience know that they need to check the Facebook page for the Retails Boutique.
Yes.
Because it changes every day.
It does. Every time I come into work, there's new items out.
And things have been changed around.
Yes.
And we do want to let people know you're only open Thursdays right now.
No, we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay.
Yes. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're open from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Okay.
And on Sunday, we're open 12 to 4.
Perfect. And we want to, too, let people know we're always looking for volunteers. So if you have any retail experience or if you're good at upcycling things or recycling things and making things look beautiful, we could use you. We could use your products. If you're having a yard sale or a garage sale, give you a call. You can come out and look and see if there's any items that you can use.
Yes, yes. We also need people to clean the items when we get them in, dust them, wash them, make sure that they're ready to put on sale.
Okay, so all of those things, what's the best way to contact you, Jennifer?
You can call my cell phone, 464-0861. We're also looking for some people to do some researching to price the items that we have for sale.
Right, because you don't know how valuable something is. You want to make sure you get the right price for it.
Yes.
All right, so give me an idea if I walk in there today what I'm going to see.
Oh, we have beautiful handbags, scarves. We have some very unique lamps right now. Very nice china and glassware, some wonderful cabinets. We just had a beautiful dresser dropped off today that has been upcycled into a minty green color. Yeah, we have tons of Breyer horses.
Okay.
Great collection of those, which we have a lot of collectors in this area, so great Christmas gifts.
I saw one beautiful set of dishes.
Yes, the blue and white dishes. Yes,
they're still there.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Yep. We've got some cherished teddies. We have some very unique oak homemade benches.
Ooh.
We have beautiful quilt and pillow that were donated to us by a crafter. So lots of great artwork. And
we want to, too, express that it's giftable things, or items that would be perfect for gift giving.
Yes, high-end, nicer items than what you would find at a secondhand store like Goodwill or St. Vinny's.
Right, so just know that, but you know, one thing we do want to say is St. Vincent, and they all work with you too.
Yes, yes, we have worked with them as well.
So if they have items that they can't use or can't do anything with, or items that would be good for upcycling, they're giving them to you so that you're able to do things with them.
Yes.
Okay, and then for dropping off donations, do they have to come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? How do they do that?
Nope, we are there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 a.m. to 11.
Okay.
You just come to the back door and we'll take them there. If there's something that you're not sure of, if you're not sure, instead of hauling it down there, if it's a large piece of furniture or something, you can always private message us a picture and we'll let you know if we'll accept it or not.
Okay, and depending on the space that you have or how much work that it needs, or if you have someone at the time who can upcycle it or get it ready for sale.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we're also looking for somebody that has some muscles and a truck.
Yes.
To haul items, because we have a lot of really nice donations that people would like to donate, but they don't have a way to get it to us. So if you have a truck and some muscles and you would like to volunteer to help us out, we would greatly appreciate it.
And these are items that have been donated, but they're just too big for your staff to get there.
Yes.
But they would be great sale items to have in your shop that could make some more money to go back to the animals in our community.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And once again, hours at the store are Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 11 to 7 and Sunday 12 to 4.
Yes.
Come on in, check it out, and maybe you'll see something in the store that you have at home and think, oh my goodness, I can donate this, or oh, that's what I can do with it too.
Yep. Another thing is too, if you go to our Facebook page and you like something that you see in one of the pictures, it's best to get down right away because we only have one of that item. So, there's no waiting because it might be gone when you come back.
And we should say that your location is on Chisholm Street next
Yes.
to Real Estate One, Lori Steffens building, the former Lewis & Lewis excavating business. You can park in the back, you can park on the street. There's lots of parking, so that's never an issue.
Yep.
Come on in, bring your friends, and enjoy some of the other wonderful businesses in downtown Alpena.
Exactly.
Okay, we have about enough time to talk quickly about art fundraiser that you had recently.
Yes. Irv Lewandowski contacted me a couple weeks ago. He was interested in helping us out. He had found a stray cat,
Okay.
And he took this cat in for a couple days, and it ended up out at the shelter. And we cared for a while. It was a pregnant mama, and unfortunately the cat passed.
Oh.
But it really brought Mr. and Mrs. Lewandowski out to our shelter, and they wanted to do something to help. So he pretty much did all the planning of this event. He got the Aplex to donate a room, and we were able to set up all of his artwork, and he donated 50% of
Wow.
all the artwork sold to the Huron Humane Society.
Wow, great fundraiser.
Yes, it was so much fun. We had 4 cats there. In the evening, Mr. Bouchard came up and played some music for us, and we had a cash bar, and it was a very nice evening.
So if you see Irv Lewandowski or his wife out in the community, tell them thank
Yes.
you so much. They're very good about donating things to our community, and we greatly appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Jennifer, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back to talk some more about Huron Humane Society.
Thanks, Nancy.
We'll be right back following these messages. Hi, welcome back. I'm still with Jennifer Newhouse from Huron Humane Society. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Nancy.
So everyone in Alpena knows about your wonderful gala. It is the event of the year. It's held in March of every year. It's always sold out. People are on a waiting list hoping that someone can't come. But this year we have kind of good bad news. The bad news is we're no longer going to be able to hold it at the Sanctuary Inn for a couple of reasons. They're going to be changing their affiliation, and we simply ran out of room.
Yes, it's time for more space.
Time for more space. So this year it's going to be held at?
The Knights of Columbus Hall out on Hamilton Road.
Okay, very nice
Yes.
hall, nice facility. And how many people can we fit in there?
We're looking at between 325 and 350.
Wow.
So it'll be about 100 to 125 more people we'll be able to fit.
Yay, and the more people we get, the more money we get for ticket prices, the more people to bid on wonderful auction
Yes.
items. So,
The more people get to join us for a wonderful evening.
and we should let people know that this is one of the premier auctions in the area. Normally, we have trips, plane tickets, wonderful artwork, handmade items, just tons of animal things, gift certificates. I mean, the silent auction items go on and on. As usual, the Alpena community gives till it feels good.
Yes, amazing support from the community. Even an oil change, a donation for an oil change.
Hey, those are $30.
It brings in a nice chunk of change for us.
It does.
Yes.
And if someone out there, if they have like a gun collection, you're thinking of downsizing your gun collection, what a great way. Donate it to Huron Humane Society. They will use it as a raffle item. You can claim the tax deduction. Here's an idea. If you're a baker or a chef, donate some baked goods. Or if you're a chef, donate a night, at your house or their house where you come in and cook dinner. If you do laser tag, give a gift certificate for laser tag. Anything fun that you do in the community. If you have a cottage to rent, I remember one year we did a cottage rental and a boat rental together, and people were able to get away for a weekend.
Yes.
Fun things. I used to donate a ride on my pontoon boat every year, and they put the cabin rental and my pontoon boat together, and it was a wonderful event. The family was terrific and actually made some friends through the event.
Yes, it's a great time. This year we're really excited to do some new and exciting things.
Yay! And of course, John Benson from Alpena has stepped up to the plate and helped with planning of the meal.
Yes.
And so we know that part of it will be really excellent.
Yes, I'm very excited to work with John this year.
And Jennifer, people think, well, that's not till March. But now it's time to start planning. First of all, make sure you keep watching for the advertising so you get your ticket.
Right.
Second of all, start thinking about something that maybe your group of friends, if you're in a church group, a ladies group, maybe you could put together, if you were a group of youth, put together a package for raking leaves for someone. Get, you know, 5 or 6 of your friends together, put together a package. We'll come to your house and rake leaves for 4 hours. I mean, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
So there's so many ways. So please, people, start thinking about what you can do. And then if they have some ideas to run past you, Jennifer, what's the best way to reach you?
Call me on my cell phone.
Okay.
464-0861. I'm always able to answer that or leave a message and I'll call you back.
And you know, Jennifer, I've had the opportunity in the past couple of weeks to be out at the Humane Society a couple of times. And you know, you have just wonderful staff. Everyone there is so caring, takes such wonderful care of the animals. And I think like the general population in our community, if you don't have pets or animals, you don't realize the care that goes into a pet. I was amazed that every day, every cat's cage is totally cleaned out and sanitized. Every water dish is totally washed out and sanitized. Every litter box is totally washed out and sanitized. They get, their food dishes are dumped out, washed and sanitized. They get new fresh water and food every day. The cats are held and petted and loved. They get a new blanket or a pad put back in their cage, and every animal that you're there. Now, I've seen at least 3 cat colonies. I don't know how many more you have, but there's a lot of cats.
We have a lot of cats. So when a cat first comes into our shelter, they go into a room in cages. And we hold them in case somebody comes to claim them, or we make sure that they're not sick, and we hold them in a cage for a while. And that's when they get, you know, fresh blankets every day and water dishes and everything. And then after they've been there for a while and they're vet checked and they're cleared, they go into a colony, which is a room with many other cats.
Many other cats.
Many other cats. And they get to roam free. And they get to play with each other, and it's just amazing when you walk into that colony and you sit down and you have 5 or 6 cats crawling on your lap and they're on your shoulder, and just it's a wonderful thing.
It is, and that human interaction, and I watch when your staff goes in and cleans up, and they know every cat by name, and every cat comes up to them, and you know, they all seem very happy, but they would be happier if they were adopted.
Yes.
So what does it take to adopt a cat from here on Humane Society?
All you have to do is come in, meet the cat, fill out an application and have it approved, and you can take the cat home. $35 adoption fee.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's so many cats to choose from. I don't care what color, what kind of cat you're looking for, you can find it there. And obviously they're work around people, so they're used to people. They're litter trained. They are social because they get along with all the other cats in their colony. And they're just some beautiful, beautiful cats that, you know, have been well taken care of, that are just looking for their forever home.
Yes.
And you have kittens.
We have kittens. We have lots of kittens right now.
Yes, I love standing at that door and watching all the kittens roll and play and run and jump. I stuck my foot under the one door and they kept grabbing at my foot.
Yep, yep. They're very playful and very cute. And those kittens that we get, either they come in already born, or it's mama cats that come in pregnant. So we put them in that room. We do, when they get put into a colony, they are all fixed, or like our unfixed females are in with fixed males.
Okay.
So we're not
adding to the population.
We're not adding to the population, yes. Our maternity ward is strictly cats that come in pregnant or kittens that come in.
You know, and I would just, having been there a few times too, I would just like to let people know, if you have old blankets, old towels, if you have laundry detergent, bleach, any of those things, I mean, you folks use that stuff like crazy. It's a mountain of laundry, because all of those pads, you wash them every day. Now, I didn't get a chance to get down to the dog area. How you doing with dogs? I don't think you have an abundance, do you?
No, I think there's about 6 right now.
Okay.
Older dogs, we don't have any puppies at this time.
Okay.
They are expanding our dog kennels out back, so that's really exciting for us. We have 3 wonderful men that come in at least once a week to donate their time to build us more dog kennels and any maintenance that we need around the shelter.
When I was there last week, some guy came in, just walked in the door with a bag full of treats, walked down the dog cage and put a treat for every dog down the dog cage, and they knew he was coming. They ran right to the cage and sat there, and So it's another wonderful thing. So if anyone out there, bags of dog treat, kitty litter, cat food, dog food, any of those things can be used, and especially time. If you had an hour a week that you wanted to do something rewarding to feel good about at the end of the day, come and walk a dog once a day for an hour,
Yep.
you know, once a week for an hour, whatever works into your schedule. There's so much that you can do, and I can just see that every tiny little thing someone does makes a tremendous difference out there.
Yes, it's great. Even if you just want to come out and pet cats.
Yeah.
Or if you're not really an animal person, we always need help doing the laundry. We always need help, you know, weeding the flower beds and
Right, and fundraising
dishing.
and phone calling and office work. There's
Yes.
so many wonderful things that people can do out there. And once again, the best way to reach you is your cell phone, which is?
464-0861.
And you're closed Sundays and Mondays, but you're
Yes.
open Tuesdays through Saturdays.
Yes.
And you open at 11 a.m.
Yes.
So when I was there the other day, a guy came in and donated a huge igloo, a dog igloo. He didn't need it any longer, and you know, what an exciting thing to get donated.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Jennifer, we're just about out of time. I want to thank you so much for being here, and tell everyone out there to keep up the good work, because we're so blessed to have here on Humane Society in our community.
We are.
Taking wonderful care of the lost and found and stray animals in our community.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Please stay tuned for Dr. Don McMaster following these messages.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Dr. Don McMaster. I'm president of Alpena Community College, and I'm pleased to have as our guest this morning Wendy Brooks, Dean of the Learning Center at Learning Resources at Alpena Community College. Welcome, Wendy.
Thank you.
Wendy is also, a big part of her job is working on accreditation, and accreditation is absolutely essential for Alpena Community College and all institutions of higher education. Could you describe what accreditation is and what our work is in that area right now?
Sure. Accreditation is so important for every institution. For one thing, if we didn't have accreditation, students wouldn't be able to get funding and financial aid, and that would reduce a great number of students that we have at our institution and many institutions. And of course, it shows that you believe in having standards, that you live up to those standards, and that you provide what's necessary for the students. In our accreditation, there are 5 areas of criteria that we need to meet, and at this time we're working on that at our college, and we have everybody involved. Recently we had a get-together with staff and faculty and assigned each person to a particular criteria to review what we have written and to make sure that we have covered all the areas that are required by the Higher Learning Commission, and to see if we've missed anything, if we need to add anything or change anything before we complete our final document. Accreditation at our college is done every 10 years, and this is coming up on the 10th year. 2017, September 25, will be the date that we have a review from the Higher Learning Commission. And when we are preparing for that, we want to make sure we have all the criteria covered. So we put all the material together, and about 3 months before the visitors come, we send that to the Higher Learning Commission. The reviewers look over the information. They see all the evidence that we have provided for the information, and when they come in, they'll ask us questions about that to confirm the information and to ensure that we truly do have all the components necessary to be a high standard institution.
That is a wonderful description of what higher education accreditation is all about. Yes, starting back near the beginning, about 50% of our students get Pell, which is a federal financial aid mechanism, a grant for income eligible folks. So if we didn't have accreditation, those half of our student body would not be eligible for that. So what you're doing is hugely important. In the notion that there's a criteria of quality that relate to all higher education institutions alike, University of Michigan, Michigan State, Harvard, they're all dealing with the same broad criteria, these 5 criteria you referenced. Do you have in your memory what those 5 criteria
I sure do.
are?
Yeah. We need to concentrate on mission, what our mission is at our college, and how we make sure that we align with that mission, with the things that we do. Integrity is the second criteria, and that has to do a lot with our policies that we provide in our college and whether we live up to those. The third criteria is about teaching, what the teachers do in the classroom to provide the education for the students. The fourth criteria is actually learning and evaluation of that teaching. And the last criteria is all about the finances and resources of the college.
And so the criteria would be written so, to give viewers an idea, they are written in a general way that has general statements that then we find evidence to confirm that we comply.
Right. They ask us a question about each criteria. In fact, there are 21 components that come with the 5 criteria. And each of those we're asked to provide evidence to show that we actually do align with the criteria, and we have to provide the evidence, whether it be a policy or an action that has taken place in the college, and that way we can prove that we actually do what we're supposed to do.
And you are the point person for this process, and you are aggregating and writing this electronic document. Mm-hmm. Describe a little bit about that.
Well, in the old days, 10 years ago, the self-study was just a big document of about 100 pages of information that was written. And now the Higher Learning Commission has come up with an electronic document where we can go in and we can see specifically what is required, and then we type to that or put narrative to each of those that are required, and then provide evidence within that. So if the reviewers look at our information, they can read how we have provided what needs to be provided for the criteria, and they can also click on evidence that shows proof that we do provide that within the institution. And it's all right there for them to read in one document.
A big improvement from 10 years ago.
Yes, I can imagine you can attest to that since you wrote it.
Yes, 10 years ago I did do that. So there's a 35,000 word limit?
35,000 word limit, and we have almost 35, we have 33,000 words written right now.
You
so
do?
We do, yeah.
Yes, well, you have done tremendous work there.
Thank you.
And I just, we have about a minute left. I would like to give the viewers a sense for the staff involvement and how you've managed that and what it means to this process.
Well, we started out with the Executive Council to look at each of the criteria and to give their input as to what they feel is most valuable to include. And so from the Executive Council, I also met with the President, Dr. Joynton, before you were the President. We would meet on a weekly basis, and you and I continue to meet on a weekly basis to look at that criteria and make sure that we have all of it included. But now the entire staff is looking at that document to make sure that we haven't missed anything that might be crucial to include for the Higher Learning Commission.
So it's a grassroots effort where instead of one person kind of orchestrating it, and this is something that HLC, the Higher Learning Commission, wants to see. Mm-hmm. So Wendy, thank you so much for your efforts. This is a huge job, and it's extremely important. It's vital to Alpena Community College. And thanks to all your folks that are helping you out. And thank you for watching Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next week.
This has been Talk of the Town with your hosts, Nancy Smitham and Don McMaster. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, please visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on the community link. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.
The Talk of the Town furniture and set design are provided by Young Appliance Art Van Furniture on US 23 South in Alpena.